What's up, guys? Coverage Genius here, back again with another video, and today is Friday, October 2nd, 2020. I hope you had a wonderful day. If this is your first time here, well, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. And if you've been here before, well, you know how it goes. Welcome back. So, if I look really tired, there's a reason for it. Have you ever had those days, or one of those days, where you worked so much that when you got home you literally just zonked out? That's what happened. I got home, I ate dinner, and I just literally zonked out for like 5 hours. I just woke up. So but I was like, I need to make a video today because I'm not going to break my commitment to myself to actually post something. So it's about, I think it's about like 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's a little past 11 p.m. And you know what? I'm still making this video because I don't want to break my promise. I don't want to break my promise. So with that being said, Fridays are just for Friday wrap-ups, Friday wraps. And you know what? The week was great. It's been busy, but I'm just going to focus on what happened today. Because a lot of times when you're in the business, you experience clients who just forget to pay on renewal, or are just like wait until the last minute to actually get stuff done. And this happens a lot in insurance sales with your current book of clients. And you know, I don't blame them because they are busy. My clients are also business owners, and it was actually 3 commercial clients. And they're busy, you know, they have stuff to do. They're trying to survive amidst the craziness of this year and the pandemic, right? So I don't blame them. I'll just have to say, you know, today was a rough day. It was a rough day because I had to get everything done today. You know, clients are demanding, especially these 3 clients, because they're people that I've known for a very long time, and I don't want to lose their business, and I don't want to disappoint them. So I'll just talk about the 3 clients just generally, and tell you what I did or what I had to do, just to give you some insight on just what I go through with regards to commercial sales. So one of my clients is has a restaurant in New York City, and it's in a, you know, New York City is a very expensive place. His restaurant is on the first floor of a hotel which he told me this morning is closed, has been closed. So he's like the only business that's running, and New York is still only 25% capacity. The nights are getting colder. Yeah, there's still outdoor dining, but I mean, come on. How much money can you be making with regards to sales amidst the pandemic, and your rent is probably in the not thousands, but tens of thousands of dollars. And I mean, a pretty high tens of thousands of dollars per month. How are you going to survive for that? And what I did, and his renewal just happened, and it's, you know, insurance obviously usually increases every year. And he called me concerned because, you know, it increased, and he's like, what can we do? And basically, hey, coverage, can you save the day? And you know what? Most times than not, I can save the day. So one thing with regards to commercial that you would want to examine, that usually has a big impact on annual premium, is annual gross sales. So I took a look into his annual gross sales. Right off the bat, the question that I asked him was, what did you forecast this past year of annual sales? What do you think it was? And obviously it's down tremendously, more than 50-60% of what he had the year prior. And so got a good answer for that. The second question I asked is, how many employees do you have now on your payroll? How many employees do you have? I'm sure it's cut by half or even more, right? And you know what? It was. So those are kind of two of the biggest things that impact an annual premium. So what did I do? I called the insurance company. I spoke to the underwriter. I spent probably over an hour on the phone, even more, trying to figure all this thing out. And you know what? I was able to cut his premium literally in half. Not just his business owner's policy, but also his workers' comp policy. And couldn't really do anything on the umbrella because the umbrella is usually priced low anyway, and he needs that coverage, and it's really based on the extra or the excess amount of liability he needed per his lease contract. So with that being said, though, I saved him a lot of money, and I think he was thrilled. I think his wife was thrilled. I would be thrilled. All right. So it was great, to relay that information to him. And you know what? Because of that great experience, he's going to stay with me, right? I mean, that's one of the things that you have to do is that as a person who is in insurance sales, there is a little bit, actually a lot of kind of customer relations that you have to do, because if they have a bad experience, you might lose them. But if they had great experiences with you but a bad experience with the insurance company, you still have an opportunity to save the account, to save the client, to save the deal. And that's what I did today. I massage the client a little, say, hey, look, I'm going to investigate. I'm going to look into your case. This is my priority number one today, and I'm going to get an answer within the next hour or so, within the next hour or so, and hopefully save the deal. And that's what I did. So that was number one. Second commercial client is an actual existing client. A lot of commercial businesses, if they own buildings, right? Some of the small business owners, if they're smart, right, will eventually purchase the building that they have their business in, right? You save money, you earn money, and then either, you can buy the building that you're in because maybe that landlord is selling. It would make sense. Why would you continue paying rent to a new owner of the building? If you can buy it yourself, right? That's one of the biggest things that I tell all my clients. Stop paying rent. Buy a freaking building so that you don't have to waste any more capital of spending it and paying out someone else's mortgage, right? That's a whole nother story. That's real estate, and I'll probably do some videos in the future with regards to that. But this client is in that sort of situation. And he has to have his mortgage company, his mortgagee, listed on the insurance, on the property insurance, the building insurance, as an additional insured, right? Because he has a loan with the bank, and the bank has an interest in the property. If something were to happen, they want to be covered because there's a mortgage, there's a lien, a loan that's due to them that the client is paying off every month. And if they don't renew, what happens? They don't get the notification from the insurance company saying that they are covered or that the insurance is in place, and then all these things happen. It's a red flag, and something needs to be done like right now or yesterday. Well, this is the second case. The second client this is that situation. The bank, which sometimes banks are really bad too, because they wait last minute and they're like, yeah, we need to have their certificate of insurance and we need it today. And what upon discovery, because the mail is actually pretty bad these days, the client didn't get the renewal in the mail and basically didn't pay. And it's not their intent of not paying, but it's just they didn't get the bill and they forgot about it. And, you know, life happens, business happens. And it just got to the point where they didn't pay and the insurance policy was up for cancellation. Well, Coverage Genius comes along and saves the day again. Had to deal with a lot of the interaction back and forth, and all it really had to come down to was making the payment. And a lot of times in my scenario, this is a client that I've known for a very long time. So, you know, they were out, they didn't have any, you know, any bank account information on hand. And so what did I do? I paid on their behalf so that they don't have to worry and the insurance can get back into play. And then basically they can pay me back later. So that's another thing that independent insurance agent can do for you if they have these relationships with insurance companies. So number two, I saved the deal. I paid out about a little over 5 G's for the premium for the client, and they're happy and they're thankful. Okay. And client number 3, which was also a similar situation. And what happens is this person also owns a building. It's a small building, and a lot of times when you do insurance, let's say for a home or even for commercial buildings, insurance companies will send people out to do an investigation or to do like just to see the property, to see if the insurance was properly quoted, right? If, let's say for example, the roof was properly mentioned, there are no things that need to be fixed, everything is in good order. But sometimes upon investigation, they'll say, oh, well, you know what? This actually needs to be fixed. It can't be like this, or that is missing something. You're missing a sign here, an emergency sign. So something needs to be put in place. And what they'll do is they'll send this type of notice to the insured saying, hey, you need to remedy these situations or else you will be non-renewed for next year or your insurance will be canceled by this date. And what happened was this insured, because he's the landlord of the building, not the actual tenant, okay, he got this type of message where he had to fix or install certain things, like an emergency sign here, or some sort of like special smoke detector here, or like fix the basement boiler here, or whatever it was, he had to fix. And if not, he was not going to be renewed. So this was actually something I knew and he knew for about a month prior. But he waited till kind of like the last minute to remedy everything. And so today was all about getting that information, getting the pictures, sending that over to the insurance company, having them approve everything, and then reactivate the renewal offer, and then, you know, back and forth, why did the premium go up, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, hey, you need insurance, you need to pay the bill, so let's just pay it, and then maybe we can reshop elsewhere later on, okay? The most important thing is we have to get the payment so that you have insurance, because your tenant operates a little market and a deli and a cooking place, and what happens if there's a fire there and you're not covered? You're screwed. So let's not worry about the money right now. Let's make the payment, get the insurance in place, and then think about where we can find insurance elsewhere later on down the line. And so that's something that I had to come in, save the day, everything was done. But that wasn't just my day, you know. I also had to looking for today was a commercial day, man. Today was all about commercial. No personal homes, no autos. Today also looking for some business insurance for one of my other good friends who has a small wholesale business. So he needs to get commercial auto as well, but he has some prior accident history, so it's affecting the rates, and I don't know if I can get him but any good insurance, but I tried. I'm trying. So with that being said, you know, today was a fully packed day for Friday. That turned out to be a wonderfully beautiful sunny day. Last night it was raining, and it started to rain, and then this morning was a little gloomy, but it turned out to be a beautiful day. I was able to help my clients save so they could have a wonderful weekend, not having to worry about anything. And yeah, I got home and I really passed out because I was just totally fried. But yeah, that was my Friday. Hopefully that was interesting to you, because it was definitely interesting to me. With that being said, if you like this video, please smash the like button, hit subscribe, help me out. It just requires a little click, little push of your finger on your mouse. Please like the video, help me out, help me grow this community. This weekend I have some really fun things in store. You know, I probably will play a round of golf, which is always good, especially the weather is getting cooler, so it should be nice outside. I think I'm going to also be doing a video regarding my electric bike. I haven't done one of those in quite some time, so maybe I'll take a ride and I'll bring you guys along with me. Still need to get that GoPro mount to put on the bike, so I don't know, maybe I'll talk about it. Maybe I'll do a little walk around again and talk about some of the ownership issues, if there are any, with regards to the bike after having it for probably 2-3 months. But yeah, weekend's going to be great, and I hope your weekend is going to be great too. Please get yourself outside. You know, be smart when you go into inside, to, you know, wear a mask. Be safe, wash your hands, take all the necessary precautions that you need to be, but don't stay imprisoned in your home. Get yourself outside. The fall weather is here in the Northeast, you know. Go out, do some apple picking, do some hay rides, find some pumpkins. Can't believe it's October already, but all have a great and wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Peace.